Hi guys, today on Divas Can Cook, we are taking these well-seasoned beef tips. We're going to use this broth to create a bomb, savory, creamy, rich gravy. Look at that, you guys. And we are making none other than beef tips and gravy, one of my favorite meals I had growing up. And of course, it's so easy. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is dice up our onion into little tiny cute little pieces like this right here. That is perfect, just like that. I'm going to add a little bit of butter to my pan here. Go ahead and swirl it around, get it nice and coated, and then we're going to dump in those onions. Dump them right on in. I'm going to cook these onions just until they are nice and tender, and then after that I'm going to add in my garlic. Where is my garlic? Lots and lots of garlic. I love garlic. Where's garlic? There it is, right there. Okay, there's my garlic. Throw that garlic in there. We're gonna cook this garlic just until it is fragrant and nice and golden and smelling all good. Then we're gonna set it aside, okay? Let's move on to our beef. There's our beef. Good old beef tips. Okay, so I like my beef to be really seasoned. So I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil just to kind of coat the outside and help those spices cling to it. I have a lot of spices here. Some sage, some thyme. What else I got? Onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, all that good stuff. Okay, so go ahead and sprinkle it on the beef and then just kind of toss it around to get everything well coated. I have my pan already hot and heated up over here. So go ahead and just dump that beef into your pan. We're gonna place this in a single layer because all we want to do is sear the outside. That's it. We're not gonna cook the inside just yet. We just want to have a nice little coating on the outside, you know, a little brown to it. So this won't take long at all. If your pan is nice and hot, I don't know, what, like maybe 3 minutes or so, 3 to 4 minutes, not long at all to brown up the outsides, okay? And then go ahead and place them in a bowl and set them aside because now, my favorite part, I like this part right here, you guys. We're gonna make our gravy. Okay, so we have all this goodness right here, all this burnt on, caked on, luscious goodness in our pan. We're gonna add a little bit of that beef broth just to kind of, you know, deglaze the pan and help all of those luscious bits kind of release and loosen up because we want those in our gravy. It's gonna make our gravy taste so good. Then we're gonna add in those reserved onions and garlic that we had, okay, just like that, looking real good. It was smelling so divine. Next, I'm gonna add in the rest of that beef broth. Dump that right on in, and then we're going to add in, yep, a whole bunch of spices. I love having things nice and flavored and seasoned. Next, we're going to add in some steak sauce. I'm using A1. You can add in Worcestershire soy sauce. I just like to use steak sauce. It tastes so good in this gravy. Okay, so now I'm going to add my meat back into this little pan here, and go ahead and give it a good stir, and then get everything back into a single layer. Okay, now I'm going to bring this to a nice little simmer, and then we're going to add in my bay leaf. Can't forget that bay leaf. Go ahead and cover it up. We're going to let this simmer away ever so gently for about 60 to 90 minutes. That should be plenty of time to get that beef nice and tender. Okay, so after the time is up, I'm going to remove that lid, stir it up a little bit. Yeah, it was smelling like so good. Okay, but now we have all this luscious broth that we need to turn into a nice thick savory gravy. I really like saying gravy like that. It's fun. Okay, so what I'm going to do to thicken up the gravy is I'm going to remove about a cup of this broth, place it into a bowl, and next we're going to add in a little bit of cornstarch. This is all we need to thicken up this entire pot of gravy, okay? Go ahead and stir it up just until it is dissolved and ready to go. And my voice is crazy, y'all. I'm so sorry. I know it's kind of scratchy today. I don't know what's going on. But look at all those spices in there. Yes, I like it like that. Okay, so once you have all that cornstarch mixed in, go ahead and add this to your pot, and don't forget to remove that bay leaf. I see it sitting right there. Make sure you get it out because you know you don't want to choke on or anything. Okay, so now just go ahead and stir it on up just like that, and it's gonna be a little loose, don't worry, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook this for about, I don't know, 5 to 10 more minutes, just to kind of simmer it, to kind of thicken up that gravy, and then that gravy will get nice and thick. If you want it thicker, you can add more cornstarch if you like, but this right here, this is how I like my gravy, just like this. Perfect. Okay, so now we are pretty much done. You can taste it, add more salt and pepper if you want to. I didn't add anything because my beef broth was very seasoned, so yeah, didn't need to add any salt and pepper. Go ahead and place this over some rice, over some egg noodles, over some mashed potatoes, and you guys, you have the most bomb, diggity, and easy beef tips and gravy. Okay, now I know you can't see this, but this meat, y'all, it is so tender. It's just like melt in your mouth. It's just like so tender. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos. Later.